Black mat time. I've been talking about this one for a while now, and my goal starting out with this was to produce, if it couldn't be the best K3GR1 ever, certainly my best K3GR1 ever. And of course, like in any artistic venue, that'll be left open to interpretation as to where it falls, but let's just say that it is something I'm extremely proud of. This is K3GR1 Fidelis, and it was made for a member of the U.S. military. I'm not going to go into names or anything like that, and I'm not going to translate the Mondo A on the grip for anybody. It's personal for him. But this is, of course, a K3GR1, and I'm going to go over the basics on this video. I'm going to make probably a second video as well for it. It deserves that. So let me start out by kind of giving the hilt a once over. You can see the etched Mondo A there all the way around the grip. This is, it's done in a modified textured tactical weathering. As you can tell, there's a crystal chamber. If you can see in, it's actually a dual quartz chamber with one dyed and one non-dyed quartz. It's got brass accents. It's also got mesh covering the wiring in there. Kind of a copper backdrop internally. Let's see, it's got some other interesting things. It's got some machined copper brass accents, excuse me, there as well, and some wire channels and things that kind of differentiate it from a standard K3GR1. I think you can see actually in the video the texture very nicely. Okay, so this is a proprietary combination of powder coating and enamel. So and we can see some windowing on the sides that show everything. The kill key has a red crystal. Now this has a core, diadium power core chassis, so it's fully displayable either way. And it also has 2 grip sections. I'm going to go over all that in the second video, but I'm going to show this saber now. Crystal Focus version 6. I have my dark side compendium in it. And this crystal is, the blinking crystal right now is the one that has the pulsing crystal effect. Okay. Alright, so clearly it has a red blade, and I'm using a red, white tri-rebel on this one. That's to achieve the blade color and flash on clash that he wanted. So there's our white flash on clash. I've got it detuned, so it's a muted red. Alright, and you can see that a lot of the detail, I'm going to pick it up, is there are some detail windows, okay, machined in. The brass inserts are backlit. The buttons are backlit. And you can see the side of the crystal chamber. Gives a nice view there from those milled slots. Separate accent LEDs, of course, in the 2 crystals. And on video it doesn't show up great, but and you can hear it's nice, and it's got good resonance, nice and loud. Don't ask me how I fit all of this into one K3GR1, but I did. So that is part 1 of the video for K3GR Fidelis. Make sure to check for part 2, and it'll show the detail and all the internal real estate and all that kind of stuff. Peace.